zweite gewonnen. Geht's auch. Ja.
It's not going to be a race, but stands will be right.
What do the matches claim their purpose?
You can deduce that the probably came to wonder Thailand, because this is not a official dignitary body sent by Rome. This is a people who are a wealthy island because of the magical enchantments on it, and they saw the ships.
Basically, unless they renounce that fact, they also want something to
So exiles.
Nobody wants their land raiders. So unless they renounce that purpose, then they work on it. They have a choice. Basically, if they're willing to sacrifice the runner and to renounce that,
yeah, absolutely.
Aber ich war eigentlich bisher, dass es halt lebendige Unabis kriegt.
Krass, das haben
Is there any other?
like
No, just
upgrade.
what was
I have lots of training. All right.
list.
Upgrade.
Okay.
All right. So you are.
With Phoenix.
Do you know what the story about the tournament is?
Okay, so everybody's on the line, right?
Everyone.
Oh, yeah, we're all, yeah. All right. The Mantis were not attracted to him.
Okay.
They follows the other ships in. That were supposed to go to the island, they snuck in, and now they have stuck to it. They
was
can't
better
leave.
on the first day, which is what
We
he's
as the train ambassador have heard this and
also
have an option to
brain we have.
your recommendation to the emperor about what should be done with the Mantis. Should they be fought off? Should they be exiled? Should they be welcomed into the land? What should be done? They didn't bring anything with them to help them settle. What should be done?
Far away? Yeah. So the trains.
Everybody's.
But is it like an expedition?
Basically, they're distancing themselves from everybody. So the Emerald Legacy is basically everybody move, all clans move to an island.
A group of.
Yeah, so it's a different world, so we're not copyrighted.
We'll hand on the swag at that.
I mean, one of the Mantis will help the train.
So you're as far as
I'm willing to
that.
sponsor it.
I mean, I have to give out the stuff for the tournament. Second Chinese.
Was anything to
Yeah.
overcome your hate and then offer
All right,
these
everyone's
pirates
here.
shelter?
Can we have your attention?
Sorry.
Thank you very much. I hope everyone is here. Before we start with all the swag, few announcements. So if you like playing the game more regularly, we do have something called the Discord League. So you sign up on Discord and you can play online with Joe against others. If you like our new cars, or if you want to influence how our new cars develop, you can join our playtester team. You're welcome to join us. We do this mostly offline. If you do have an offline group you would like to playtest with, that's also a possibility. Then you can get the cards, can print them, and then test them, and submit the results to us. Also, if you are an artist and would like to draw something for us, you're very welcome to do so. We're in desperate need of hundreds of artists, because our next set will have about 210 different cards, so we need 210 different artworks for that.
To be fair, it's more like 250. Because 210 is just the clown cars.
Alright, okay, so or if you know someone who's an artist and they are like the perfect match for this project, then maybe ask them or recommend them to us. We have Norrell here, he's one of our artists, and
And don't think that your art isn't good enough, because we have all different kinds of levels of art, and when you do it, you get better.
yes.
Yeah, it's a good artistic community with feedback and
Sit
all
down,
sorts like that.
My whale is pretty nice.
Also a huge thanks to each and every one of you who came here. You made this event special. It was great. You may actually have them, because otherwise I would just have had to cancel it and say we're not enough players. Special thanks to every one of you who also, in addition, donated to our GoFundMe page. There was one specific crane player who does not want to be named. He donated €150 to this Kotei, even though he wasn't able to attend. So that's very generous. Thanks. I already received confirmation from this location that we can do it again next year here. Hopefully with more people then, or we have to be more people. We will discuss this internally, but then I think I will be able to announce a date on maybe December this year or January next year.
Nice.
If you all think this is a nice idea, it will be around the same time, maybe not the same weekend, but so the weather is nice. And if we are more players, we can also just stay here in the evening and just sit outside and have a huge barbecue. So if that's interesting to you, then tell your friends, your players, and your play groups to come. All right. Also, because I have to mention it, thanks to Dragon Shield for sponsoring us with the sleeves, and also a huge thanks to Luxury Playstyle because they also donated stuff in a value of €250, so that's also pretty nice. And I would like to hand that stuff out now to the best of you, and I will start with the Tournament of the Second Chance, and I have to look up what you actually get. So, yeah, there's just so much. So, Gigi, I hope that's right. Yes. Okay, perfect. You're the winner. So. One pack of 50 sleeves for Conflict, 50 for Dynasty, Emerald Legacy sleeves. And the Summer Gold Sakura tokens from Luxury
Oh, they're
Playstyle.
really nice.
There you go. And second place is Isarion, the crane, the iron crane. Tokens, you can just stick them on 2-cent coins, and then you have nice tokens. I used them for about 2.5 years until I switched to Luxury Playstyle. And
Thank you.
you also get one set of sleeves for your deck.
Thank you.
What is your profession again?
Fortunes! What is your profession? Oh!
That becomes more of an internal joke, son.
Yes, perhaps we could re-establish that.
Yeah.
But the last time I did it, some 3 or 4 years ago, it was met with irritation.
Okay, then we have the winner of the main tournament, Dimitris. You get 5 honor dishonor tokens from Luxury Playstyle.
Not enough.
Scoring, you know?
I dishonor my guys all the time.
And also 25 Fate and honor tokens.
Thank you very much.
That is the Phoenix. Fritz, you're also getting something. Also 5 honored and dishonored tokens.
For me, it's enough.
And you also get the black Sakura tokens from Luxury Playstyle for honor and or fate. There you go. Alright, there is 1 pack of sleeves left, which I will just raffle away after the Hatamoto ceremony. So 1 lucky winner will also get some nice sleeves. And then I will just give the stage to Rob with all that stuff to the side.
So we are giving room to the mantis after all.
Depends if you see it as room for the mantis or room for me. And Anyone want to challenge my credentials here? No, fine enough, but we try to keep the Hatamoto program alive and add a few every now and then. And as it continues, there are some things that carry over, and there are some perks if we get enough players in the end, and things like that. Plus, you know, a few perks here and there, and a few funny things down the line, especially for physical tournaments that there are plans for. And today there are some Hatamotos joining us that are new, and some are recurring bandits that always show up in the entire thing. So, anyways, from the lowest ranking Hatamoto of today, there are just basically for the end of the tournament standings. Everybody here reached the top 8, so there's nothing to worry about in that one. For the crane, we have Joe joining the. And you get a special playmount. Very, very nice artwork.
Yeah. Also, because I'm crane player and I'm totally biased. What's your favorite of the crane families?
Daidoji, I guess.
Daidoji? Alright. Here is a Daidoji patch. So you can wear your mon proudly.
And coming up next, for the Crab Clan, it's Ben taking home the crab.
War cry!
Warcry's obviously broken. If you haven't noticed that by now, it's what the internet says.
Hear all about it in the bot of today's.
Yeah. All the wine will come now. It's like that. So, next up, for the Lion, Brian is going For the Unicorn, Oscar is joining us. And next up, Dragon comes out with an old man. Here comes Gunnar again. For Phoenix, it is Fritz. And for the Scorpion, Dimitri is standing up. If he can. All your names will be added to the we can still call it the Hall of Honor.
Yeah.
So,
Our
you know,
Hall of Honor.
infamy, honor, they go hand in hand. Or is it the other way around? I don't know.
Depends on the clan.
Yeah, depends on the person as well. I personally, for this round, I claim the Mantis Hatamoto title.
Sure. So if we exile the Mantis, what
Do you
happens
have a
to
playmat?
Well, you can try. Remember that I played today with a distinctly illegal, or yesterday with a distinctly illegal deck. What makes you think I won't do that again? Anyways, thanks everyone for coming. Thanks everyone for supporting the project as it goes forward. We have fairly ambitious plans. Very ambitious plan. Extremely ambitious plans.
Outrageously ambitious plan.
Yeah. We might be a bit daft, to be honest. But we try at least. So the hope for us is to revamp the core of the game before the year's end. Which means that we, like for the rules and for the cards and things like that, artwork will probably not be possible to do for the year's end, but we hope to have the rest ready for people before the year is over. It's, as I said, it's daftly ambitious, but we're trying. So thanks for everyone who wants to be along on that journey and see where it ends. It might be insane, but it is what it is. So, everyone.
I can talk to the Story Prize to a little bit now that I've consulted, if that's cool with everyone. The Scorpion, the Mantis emissaries went to the Scorpion seeking out assistance. The Scorpion, as many know, at least those who are up to date on the story, are extremely hard-pressed themselves, however, because while the jade-colored rocks have terrifying fortifications that would be definite asset to any clan who claimed them, they are also fortifications occupied by an army of stone golems, and are currently, the Scorpion are unable to get into these fortifications. The arable lands in the area are not great, though the Scorpion are doing the best they can. And recently, the Scorpion have been raiding the Lion in order to fortify their reserves. However, the Lion have been having somewhat of an advantage over the Scorpion during those recent raids, and appealed to the Empress recently to have the raiding stop. And things are in question right now on that front in terms of the imperial decree. However, apparently the raids on the Lion will not stop, as the Scorpion agreed to share some of their peasants and assets with some Scorpion deniability and potentially planted agents, in exchange for some share of what the Mantis managed to raid off of the Lion. And so they are reaching an equitable arrangement of plausible deniability on all sides, which sounds very Scorpion and Mantis to me. So that's the victory prize. If it's complicated and subtle, well, look who won.
I should have kept you out. So the Scorpion decided to use Shadowrunners. That's what I get for this.
Yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. Can't say I'm surprised.
Regarding the Flower of Contentment, the Scorpion do not see any reason that the Mantis need stay content much longer. However, they are sure that they wish to find some way to put it to use on their own behalf. So we'll see what they do with it. Okay.
So that is where we are. So on behalf of the Emerald Legacy team, and behalf of the old L5R style of doing things, thank you all. And